Students, Assalamu alaikum. This is Afsana Begum. Welcome to Islam and Moral Education class standard 6. Today our topic is chapter 1, lesson 6, Risalat. Risalat means to take the responsibility of delivering a message or a letter or a news or of doing some good deeds. The responsibility of prophethood or the designation of prophet is called Risalat. In Islamic terminology, Risalat means to deliver the holy message of Almighty Allah to human being. Students, let us first see what we will learn from this lesson. We will know about Risalat. We will know the identity of Nabi and Rasuls. We will know differences between Nabi and Rasuls. We will know why Allah had sent them. We will also know the importance of faith in Risalat. Now let us have a look on our text. The Arabic word risalat means message, news, letter, or conveyance of message or news. The duties and responsibilities that the messengers carry out are called risalat. Allah has sent prophets and messengers, giving them various responsibilities. For example, inviting people to the cause of Allah, preaching the true religion, that is Islam, encouraging them to follow the path of truth and justice, preaching the message of Allah, etc. In a word, all these are the responsibilities of the messengers. In the study of Aqaid, Risalat comes next to Tawhid. Identity of prophets and messengers. Prophets and messengers are the ones sent by Allah or chosen by Him. Allah has chosen them to carry out the responsibilities of Nabuwat and Risalat. One who does the duties of Nabuwat is a Nabi or Prophet. On the other hand, one who carries out responsibilities of Risalat is a Rasul or a messenger. The prophets and messengers are dear servants of Allah and are sent by Him. None of them was a part of Allah or His Son. Rather, Allah selected them from among human beings. They possessed special honor and dignity. They were innocent and sinless. They always did virtuous and righteous deeds. They did not do unfair and obscene activities. They possessed excellent character. The prophets and messengers revealed the identity of Allah to human beings. They invited men towards Allah the Great. They taught the truth and fairness to human beings. They conveyed Allah's message and commandments to them. They practically taught people how to live by the orders of Allah. They always wished welfare for mankind. Now comes the most important part, the difference between Nabi and Rasuls. There are differences between prophets or Nabis and Rasuls or messengers. To those whom heavenly books were revealed were Rasuls, and to those whom no heavenly book was revealed were Nabis. The Nabis preached the religion their predecessors had preached. Allah has sent many Nabis and Rasuls to the world. Nabis and Rasuls have come for each and every community. According to one opinion, their number is 1,24,000. Another opinion says their number is 2,24,000. Among them, only 313 were Rasuls. However, it is commonly believed that there were as many as 1,24,000 Nabi or prophets in Islam, while the number of Rasul or messengers mentioned in the Holy Quran are less than 10. Dear little students, still you might have some confusion about the difference between Nabi and Rasul. Let us try to make the confusion clear. It is said every Rasul is a Nabi, but every Nabi is not a Rasul. Let us see. Rasul, English is messenger. Nabi, English is prophet. Rasul, a Rasul is a Nabi who receives a new Sharia and book. Nabi, a Nabi follows the Sharia of a Rasul before him. We can see here both Nabi indicates to both Rasul and Nabi. Dear students, the Quran has used both words Nabi and Rasul, due to which we people very often get confused about differences between Nabi and Rasuls. So we can have a look on some points here. Hope it will help you to get a clear conception about the differences. Let us have a look. Most of the Rasul or messengers came with a Sharia law, while Nabi or prophets followed and preached the Sharia of the previous messengers. For example, Prophet Musa ﷺ brought Sharia to Bani Israel, while other prophets or Nabi who followed him after did not bring any Sharia. Note, there are some exceptions to this rule as well. Prophet Isa ﷺ was a Rasul, but he continued to follow the Sharia of Prophet Musa ﷺ. Another point we can go through, a Nabi is a prophet by birth. However, a Rasul gets the Risala or message when he authoritatively receives the post during his life. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was a prophet since his birth, but he became a messenger at the age of 40. Another point, a Rasul is sent towards a particular community or ummah, while a Nabi just preaches to the people around him. For example, Prophet Lut ﷺ was sent to a particular community to preach, while Prophet Yusuf ﷺ continued preaching the people around him. Therefore, it is understandable that every Rasul was a Nabi, but every Nabi was not a Rasul. Our first Nabi was Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, and our dear Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last and best prophet and messenger. Now let us know why Allah has sent the Nabi and Rasuls, that is, the necessity of sending prophets and messengers. Allah, the Almighty, has sent prophets and messengers to mankind for various reasons. Some of them are mentioned below. They have preached the oneness of Allah to mankind. They invited us to Allah and to the true religion, that is, Islam. It is the prophets and messengers who taught the difference between good and bad, fair and unfair. They taught human beings goodness and soundness of character. They showed the way to Jannat and taught how to avoid the punishment of Jahannam. They conveyed the heavenly books to people. They practically taught people how to carry out the commandments of Allah. Allah wants to help people to live good lives. So, He has sent messages through His messengers and prophets to guide us on how to do so. Now comes the importance of faith in Risalat, that is, the importance of faith in Nabi and Rasuls. The importance of faith in Risalat is great. As Risalat comes after Tawheed in order of importance, nobody can be a believer without having faith in Risalat, that is, in prophets and messengers. This is because prophets and messengers have introduced Allah to us and conveyed His messages to us. Lack of faith in them means lack of faith in Allah and His message. So, one of the important elements of belief is to have faith in Risalat. Dear students, so we can say all the prophets and messengers brought the same basic truth. That is, there is only one Allah and that all human beings are accountable to Him for their actions and deeds. Those who will believe in Allah and His Prophet will be rewarded in the worldly life and also in the hereafter. Again, who will not be a believer, he will be punished in the hereafter. This is all for today. Thank you.